What is going on, Knicks Nation? It's your boy Richie back with another video, and the New York Knicks are winners of 5 in a row at home. They beat the Portland Trailblazers 112-84. The Knicks are the only team in the NBA to be undefeated in the new year of 2024. They keep rolling, and it was OG Anunoby's best game as a New York Knick. 23 points for OG on an efficient 9 of 12 from the field. He lit it up in that first quarter, got off to a tremendous start, and he finished with as well a plus-minus of, you guessed it, a plus 26. OG Anunoby is fitting in with this Knicks team like a glove, and these are the types of wins the Knicks have to stack up, because if you look at the Eastern Conference standings right now, it is jam-packed. There's like 6 teams that were all tied in the Eastern Conference heading into tonight, so the Knicks got to make sure that they keep stacking up W's against teams they're supposed to beat, and that is the Portland Trailblazers. That's not a team to be over-celebrating a W, but there are a lot of victories to celebrate on this win streak, like the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Philadelphia 76ers as well, so you can tell it's not a fluke there. And another way you can tell it's not a fluke is the Knicks are dominating, folks. We're no longer the cardiac Knicks and keeping it close until the fourth quarter. I mean, when was the last time I saw a Knicks game coming down to the wire when they win? It's usually they dominate them or they lose. So big time shout out to the Knicks. They're just playing on a new level right now. They are playing focused. They have just a mindset as a squad. Like, they just play so well together, and the Knicks are peaking right now, man. And honestly, I take that back. They're not peaking right now. They are on their way up to their peak because things are trending in the right direction. But folks, I want to hear your thoughts right now in the comment section. Please share your excitement level and what you took away from the most from the Knicks W. As you can tell from these highlights, we're just watching OG Anunoby highlights because he is the star of the show. The three-pointers he was hitting, the contested shots, him cutting backdoor, getting those reverse dunks, playing defense with the block you see there. 4 steals as well for OG. Not 4 steals, excuse me. 4 three-pointers for OG Anunoby. 4 for 6 from downtown. It is a beautiful thing to see OG impact the game offensively because we know what he brings on that defensive end. So shout out to OG being the team scorer, the team leading scorer for the Knicks tonight. Now, getting off of OG, some other players that had a good game is pretty much the entire team. In Dante DiVincenzo, he continues to be one of my favorite Knicks, man. He just plays the game so well. Aggressive from beyond the arc, popping threes from way downtown, cashing threes with swag. Almost tried to dunk on someone. That didn't work out for him, but hey, love the aggressiveness. Another big-time game from Isaiah Hartenstein on the glass. 14 rebounds for Hartenstein. And the Knicks dynamic duo of Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, they didn't really play to their standards, and that is the coolest thing about this Knicks team is we have one of the best duos in the league in Brunson and Randle, but the Knicks are not relying on them to win. Brunson, 3 of 11 tonight. 12 points, 7 dimes. Julius Randle, I mean, he still had a quality game, that's for sure. 20 points, 8 boards, 8 assists, and 7 boards with the block, and a 2 for 4 from downtown with a plus-minus of a 31. That's a pretty good game from Julius Randle. But I'm just saying, from the standards of Jalen Brunson and Randle, the way they've been playing at these last few weeks, averaging above like 27 a game, it's refreshing that the Knicks aren't asking Brunson or Randle to carry this team. This Knicks team is deep. We don't even have weapons in the starting lineup, but we got weapons off the bench all of a sudden. The next 2 players that deserve so much praise right now, that has kind of been the difference maker of this Knicks team since the trade, has been Quentin Grimes and Deuce McBride. The New York Knicks trade away RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley, 2 draft picks that the fan base fell in love with. It was hard to see them go. But now it is giving Deuce McBride and Quentin Grimes their opportunity, the next generation of the Knicks. We drafted them in the same draft class. They're in year number 3, so this is their time for their opportunity, and they are seizing it. Quentin Grimes and Miles McBride are playing really good basketball, and especially Deuce McBride, because we've seen Grimes be a starter last year, be a starter to start off this season. We kind of know, and Grimes is playing good basketball right now. I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just saying we just haven't seen this from Deuce yet. We're kind of seeing a new Deuce McBride, a man that's shooting with confidence from beyond the arc. This guy was cashing 3-pointers in people's face. Like, we know Grimes is a sharpshooter, but Deuce was a player where he would look great going to the G League, and then he'll come up to the Knicks and just not not play as good offensively in the NBA. So it's so cool to see Deuce McBride hit three-pointers in rhythm. I mean, 4 for 7 from 3. Not all of them were just catch and shoot. There was people in his face. It was just contested in transition. So Deuce McBride is really impressing me, man, because if he can develop into that bench point guard behind Jalen Brunson, we are really set up for something special. And the Knicks gave him a contract extension for a reason. It's telling you that they really believe in Deuce McBride's potential, and he is seizing his opportunity so far. And of course, Quentin Grimes, he's been playing out of his mind as well. 3 steals, really getting into those passing lanes, hitting his shots from beyond the arc, the sharp shooting, the confidence is getting there. And Quentin Grimes, man, his ability to kind of fill in the Emmanuel Quickly role off the bench, this is his time, man. Because when he got demoted from being a starter, when Dante DiVincenzo took over in that starting rotation, Grimes kind of probably didn't feel right. And then he goes to the bench where Emmanuel Quickly's the primary ball handler, and now with Quickly gone, this is Grimes' opportunity. And he is absolutely taking advantage of just that. So really, really good game tonight for the Knicks. Another shout out I have to give was the broadcast tonight was really awesome. I mean, Gus Johnson and Clyde Frazier were really, really on one tonight. Usually we don't see that duo together, and I really was enjoying the broadcast. Let me know your guys' thoughts of that. I think Gus Johnson really fills in well for Mike Breen. Now, nobody will replace Mike Breen as the play-by-play for the Knicks. He's the GOAT. He is my favorite broadcaster in any sport, honestly. But Gus Johnson, I think he might be my favorite play-by-play guy next to Mike Breen for MSG. And then Clyde, of course, is the GOAT. So I really enjoyed the Gus Johnson commentating tonight with Clyde Frazier. I just wanted to add that because I'm someone that really notices those things, and every Knicks fan does, but I definitely want to share my thoughts of that. But folks, please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts of the New York Knicks victory over the Portland Trailblazers. That is 5 in a row. The Knicks are on an absolute tear. Woo! It feels good to be a Knicks fan right now because, folks, I'm telling you, there is something in this Knicks team that is different because they have set themselves up to be so aggressive, to go after a star. And right now we're looking around like, do we even need that star? Because they're playing this well without it. But I still think that this Knicks team, even with or without going after a big-time star, is going to make noise this season. They are deep. They're playing together. The defense is playing in unison. The three-point line, the offense is playing lights out. The ball movement, the unselfishness, the togetherness, the continuity, the chemistry, whatever word you want to use. The Knicks are in some type of rhythm, and I don't see them losing. I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but let's see the schedule real quick. Now we go on a quick 2-game road trip into Dallas, then into Memphis, who lost Ja Morant for the season, which sucks for the Memphis Grizzlies. And then we're back home for 2 straight weeks. Very important stretch of games to finish off the month of January. Can the Knicks go undefeated in January 2024? All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Folks. Comment down below your thoughts. Let's go, Knicks. I love you guys. Go New York. Go New York. Go. Peace.